Hi, I'm Miss Debbie with the Citrus County Library System. Today, we'll be making our very own pet fish, and we don't even need a bowl of water. All we're going to need is some egg carton domes, some pipe cleaners or chenille stem, some wiggle eyes, some crepe paper or tissue paper, either will do, some scissors, and some craft glue or tacky glue. If you have gone to one of our branches and you've picked up one of our summer reading bags, you will also find some of the materials in there, so you can do that along with us today. All right, let's get started. So I already cut some of the egg carton down. It cuts pretty easy, and all you're going to do is trim off the excess and make it a dome. And it's okay if it's got a few little bumps. It's all right. So then you're going to take your pipe cleaner or chenille stem and you're going to cut a piece about this big, and we're going to make a little circle. Just a little circle. Is kind of hard to see, I'm sure. And then let's go ahead and take our craft glue, and we're going to glue right here. We're going to put our little circle of chenille stem right there, and we're going to go ahead and glue the eyes on. One here and one here, just like this. Oops, got a little glue on the eye, but it's okay because it dries clear, so that's okay. All right, so we've got our little fish face already ready. So now we're going to take, I'm using crepe paper because I kind of like how it gives it a fan tail. So you're going to take a piece, and in your bags you may have long pieces, and you just cut it to what you want, the size that you want. So this is good for me, so I'm going to double it up, and I'm going to kind of crinkle it a little bit, and we're going to turn our dome inside to the inside, and we're going to put a bunch of glue right here for the tail. And, oops. There you go, a tail. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more. Now this is going to be, I think, too big for the side fins. So we just take our scissors and cut here. And I kind of want to double that up because I think it would look kind of cool like a loop. So we're going to glue this end and leave the loop like that. I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to put some glue on the side here. And I've got it squished a little bit here, and you just glue it right into the side like that. And I'm going to do the same with this side. Crinkle it a little bit here and have the loop out to the outside, and we're going to add a little more glue here to the side and put our little fin here. And then all you need now is a little bit of patience to let your little friend dry. So we're going to set it here and give it some time to dry, and this is what it's going to look like, and you'll have your little pet fish. Didn't that just go swimmingly? All right, so this craft was inspired by a summer reading program that we're having. It's called Animals Helping Humans, and if you come in and attend that program, you'll get to see how pets help us. Even cute little fish. So, okay. I have a book for you, and this is called Memoirs of a Goldfish. A memoir is sort of like a journal. You'll see. Day 1, I swam around my bowl. Day 2, I swam around my bowl twice. Day 3, I swam around my bowl. I thought about taking a nap, but fish don't sleep, so I swam around my bowl. Day 4, I got some company today. I don't like the looks of him one bit. He doesn't say anything, he just bubbles. Day 5, Mr. Bubbles still hasn't said a word. He just looks at me. I said hello today, And he said, he's creepy. Day 6. Today my bowl looks like a garden. There are a bunch of plants in here now. I guess I'll have to water them. Great. Day 7. Mr. Bubbles and I now have company. He's a snail. He says his name is Mervin, and he likes to eat the slime off the inside of the bowl. He's disgusting. Day 8. Things are getting very crowded. While watering the plants, I met a crab named Fred. I offered him my fin, and he nearly cut it off. Even Mr. Bubbles is afraid of him. Fred says I should stay on my side of the bowl. Look, I said, the whole bowl is my side of the bowl. He snapped his claw, and Mervin fainted. I got to get out of here. Day 9. That does it. My bowl now contains a sunken pirate ship, 2 guppies named Rhoda and Clark, and an angelfish named Cha-Cha who says she's from Hollywood. I can't turn around without bumping into something. At least Mervin is happy. There's more gunk on the side of the bowl every day. Day 10. This is ridiculous. I was trying to find room for a swim today when Rhoda and Clark told me they're going to have babies soon. Like there's room for that. Fred knocked Mr. Bubbles over and he became tangled in the plants. Cha-Cha said she couldn't help with Mr. Bubbles, but needed me to apply her sunscreen. The sides of the bowl are covered in slime, and Mervin says he's too full to eat anymore. Yuck. Day 11. I am a nervous wreck. Trying to avoid Fred, I turned around quickly this morning and I came face to face with my reflection in a mirror. I nearly jumped out of my gills. I don't even look like myself anymore. I need to relax. Day 12. I've had it. Rhoda and Clark were racing around the bowl. Fred was fighting with Mr. Bubbles. Mervin kept belching, and Cha-Cha told me I was standing in her light. I just lost it. This is my bowl, I screamed. I want my bowl back. Day 13. Today I got my wish. Sort of. With a whoosh and a splash and a clank and a plunge, I was suddenly in a very tiny bowl of clear, pure water. Ah, it was small, but it was all mine. It was heavenly. I swam around my new bowl twice. But I started to wonder what had happened to everyone. When I last saw Mr. Bubbles, he was tangled in green. Who would help him? Poor Mervin was probably sick as a dogfish. He needs me. Cha-Cha will get a sunburn without me around. What about Rhoda and Clark? Did Rhoda have her baby guppies? There are probably thousands of them. They need me to make guppy bottles and change guppy diapers. Even Fred needs me. I'm the only one that can really talk to the crabby guy. Have they even noticed I'm gone? Does anyone miss me? I started to cry, and that's not easy for a fish to do. Day 14. After a long, sad night, there was a whoosh and a splash and a clank and a plunge, and I was suddenly sprayed in the face by Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles gurgled a happy tune. Rhoda and Clark raced by me like 2 speedboats, followed by the 12 of the cutest baby guppies you'd ever seen. Mervin waved his tail at me from the nice clean glass of our enormous tank. Cha-Cha sat happily beneath an umbrella. I think even Fred missed me. We were all back together, and I looked around and realized I was part of a big family. I guess I must have smiled because Clark says, "You look happy." I wanted to see for myself. "Where's the mirror?" I asked. "What mirror?" asked Clark. "We don't have a mirror," said Fred. "No mirror? No wonder it didn't look like myself. It wasn't me I was seeing." Her name is Gracie, and she's the color of a fresh tangerine. She's a Pisces just like me, and today we're going to swim around the tank together. Twice. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have fun with your pet fish. Come and see us.